guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll read the story of the 13th figurine. On the 13th day, when King Bhoj approached the throne, the 13th figurine appeared. She said, "My name is Kirtimati. First listen to the story about the generosity of King Vikramaditya and then decide whether you are generous like him or not. And if yes, then you can sit on this throne." And the figurine started narrating a story. Every day in the court of Vikramaditya, discussions were held regarding various matters. One day, the topic of discussion was, who is the most generous person in the world? All the courtiers took the name of King Vikramaditya as the most generous person of the world. They narrated different stories which showed the generosity of King Vikramaditya. He was listening to all his praises patiently but didn't feel conceited at all. Suddenly, one courtier stood up and said, "Oh King, I would like to say something if you don't get angry or punish me." King Vikramaditya said, "Speak without fear." The courtier said, "Lord, I think there is someone who is more generous than you." People in the court started murmuring. Vikramaditya asked everyone to be silent and then asked the courtier, "Tell me, is there someone more generous than me?" "Yes, your majesty," replied the courtier. "There is a kingdom across the sea that is ruled by King Kirtidhwaj. I was there for some time and have seen his generosity. Every morning he gives away 1,00,000 gold coins to the needy. It is only then that he takes his meals. As long as I stayed in his kingdom, I went every day to his palace to benefit from his charity." King Vikramaditya felt pleased with the courtier because he had expressed his feelings without any fear and gave him many gold coins as reward. At the same time, King Vikramaditya thought that he should meet such a generous person and text his generosity too. Next morning, King Vikramaditya handed over all his important responsibilities to his ministers and then left for his voyage. On reaching the seashore, he called his Betals and asked them to take him to the kingdom of King Kirtidhwaj. He reached the palace in the disguise of an ordinary man and sent message to the king that he has come from Ujjain in search of a job. The guards led him inside the palace. On asking the reason behind his coming by Kirtidhwaj, Vikramaditya replied, "I am here in search of a job. I can do anything that others can't." Kirtidhwaj was pleased and appointed Vikramaditya as the guard of his palace. Next morning, Vikramaditya saw Kirtidhwaj donating gold coins to the needy people. Vikramaditya observed that it was a part of his daily routine. He also found that every day in the evening, Kirtidhwaj went alone somewhere and brought gold coins from there. One evening, he secretly followed Kirtidhwaj. He observed that Kirtidhwaj first went to the sea to take a bath and then to a temple. There was a vessel full of boiling oil in the temple before the goddess. He jumped into the vessel and died of burns. Vikramaditya was aghast. Few moments later, some Betals arrived there. They took out Kirtidhwaj's body from the vessel, ate his flesh and went away. Then the goddess appeared. She dropped some nectar on the bones and he became alive. The goddess then gave 1,00,000 gold coins to Kirtidhwaj. And Kirtidhwaj returned happily to his palace. Thus, Vikramaditya came to know the secret of 1,00,000 gold coins that King Kirtidhwaj gave away as charity every day. One evening, when Kirtidhwaj went away with the gold coins, Vikramaditya stayed back at the temple. He took a bath and then offered prayers to the goddess and jumped into the vessel of boiling oil. Again the same thing happened. Some Betals took out Vikramaditya's bone body from the vessel, ate his flesh and went away. Then the goddess appeared and poured some drops of nectar into Vikramaditya's mouth. Vikramaditya became alive, and when the goddess was about to give gold coins to him, he said, "I don't want the gold coins. I only want your blessings." "That's what I'm giving you, my son," said the goddess, without understanding what Vikramaditya actually meant. "No, I still don't have your blessings." Saying so, he again jumped into the vessel. Again the Betals came and ate his flesh. The goddess again poured some drops of nectar in his mouth. When he was alive, the goddess offered him the gold coins, but Vikramaditya again refused. "I don't want gold coins. I want your blessings." Saying this, he again jumped into the vessel. This happened for 7 times. The eighth time Vikramaditya was about to jump into the vessel, the goddess said to him, "Stop, Vikramaditya! I'm very pleased with you. Tell me, what do you want? I'll give it to you." Vikramaditya folded his hands and said, "If you want to give me something, then give me the bag from which I can obtain gold coins every day." The goddess gave the bag to Vikramaditya. As soon as Vikramaditya held the bag, a miracle happened. The goddess and the temple vanished from there. King Vikramaditya returned back to the palace. Next day, when Kirtidwaj went there, he was shocked to see that the temple was not there. Kirtidwaj sacrificed food and water. Now his practice of donating 1 lakh gold coins stopped. He became upset and fell ill. Many days passed this way. When the condition of Kirtidwaj deteriorated, Vikramaditya asked permission to meet Kirtidwaj. When permitted, he went to Kirtidwaj and asked him the reason for being upset and disturbed. King Kirtidwaj revealed the matter before Vikramaditya. Vikramaditya smiled and said, "How would you feel if you get the bag from which the goddess used to give you gold coins?" Saying this, Vikramaditya handed the divine bag to Kirtidwaj and said, "I really felt very sad to see you jumping in the boiling oil every day. So, I got the bag from the goddess." Vikramaditya then revealed his identity. Kirtidwaj hugged and thanked him. They became friends. For some days, Vikramaditya stayed there. The figurine then asked King Bhoj, "Tell me, King, have you ever sacrificed and donated like King Vikramaditya? If yes, then you're worthy of sitting on this throne. Otherwise not." King Bhoj again returned to his palace, disturbed and upset. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed listening to this story. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get constant updates from my channel. Bye-bye.